Hi, in this video, I will teach you how exactly you can make a fully featured e-commerce store where you can sell anything, no matter that is just a physical product or a digital product. So without wasting much time, first of all, let me show you on my laptop screen what exactly we are going to build today so that you can take a decision whether this video is going to be helpful or not. My name is Saddam Qasim. Let's get started. This is an e-commerce website that we will be building in this video where we have a beautiful homepage. I will teach you how to write content on a page. I will teach you how to put a button. I will teach you how to display an image. I will teach you how to create a section with different images and text like this. I will teach you how to display products in a row. I will teach you how to add a quick view feature on product image. I will teach you how to create a login pop-up in menu through which your customer can either log in into their account or they can register for a new account. I will teach you how to create a variable product like this where we have size options of a t-shirt product. I will guide you how to implement coupons and discount system. I will teach you how to add the PayPal payment gateway to accept online payments. I will teach you how to add a sales notification widget through which new customers can trust on your site before making a purchase, and there are a lot more you will learn in this course. And for your information, you do not need to be a programmer to build this beautiful e-commerce website. Anyone can build such website without writing a single line of code. If this is something that you were looking for, then please keep watching this video, and if you like this video at the end, please do not forget to subscribe my channel, like this video, and whatever the questions you have, just drop your questions in the comment section. I will reply within 12 hours. So let's get started. To buy the domain name and web hosting, you need to simply open a website that is saddamqasim.com/hostinger. So it will redirect you onto the Hostinger offer page where you can save up to 80 to 90% on your web hosting cost. So here we can see we can avail up to 80% off on the web hosting price. Along with that, we can get a free domain as well. Before purchasing the domain name, firstly we need to check the availability of that domain. So in the menu, once you click on this domain menu, here we can see domain checker. Now let's say you are going to sell t-shirts online. So make sure the domain name should be relevant to your business. So here we can search for like tshirts786.com. You can use a unique name for your website. Okay, so here we can see this domain name is available and it costs $8.99 per year. Let's click on add to cart. Now, along with the domain name, we must need web hosting because without web hosting, it is impossible to make your website live. So here we can simply click on select hosting plan. Now these are three hosting plans that you can choose from. The first one is single shared hosting that allows you to host just one website, whereas premium shared hosting can offer you to add up to 100 websites on just single hosting plan. So the first one is for just 99 cents and second one is for $2.19 per month. And these are a few more things that you can get in these plans. Like in the shared hosting, the single shared hosting, you cannot get a free domain. Whereas if you go with premium shared hosting, you can get a free domain as well as free SSL, and there are a few more things. So let's select this one. Alright, so here we can see we have got this domain name for 1 year free of cost, that is $0.00. Now let's scroll down. Here we can check the shared hosting details. So we have selected premium shared hosting, and if we buy it for 48 months, that is around 4 years, it costs around $2.19 per month. Whereas if you select it for 1 month, then it costs around $11. Along with that, we have to pay extra $5 setup fees. So it's up to you whatever the duration or period you would like to select this hosting for. So I have selected it for 48 months and the total price is $105.30. That includes 4-year web hosting and 1 free domain. So you can simply click on checkout now. You can make the payment by using any of your credit or debit card. I have already bought a hosting account and a domain name with Hostinger, that's why I'm not buying it right now. So I'll be using a different domain, that is radianschoolsatna.in, to explain you how exactly we can build the e-commerce website. That is basically a different domain, but the process is same as I have explained you over here. So let's go ahead and we can install the WordPress on the domain name. So once you have successfully purchased the domain name and web hosting on hostinger.com, then all you need to do is just log in into your Hostinger account. So simply visit hostinger.com. At the very top, you will be finding this type of button, login. Just click on it and log in into your Hostinger account. The details would be same that you have used when you check out onto the Hostinger page. So this is my Hostinger account and I have so many websites over here. Now once you log in, you have to click on this hosting menu at the very top. So this is a big list of the domains and websites that I have hosted onto my Hostinger account. You will be seeing your domain name as well. So I will be using this domain name radianschoolsatna.in to explain you the e-commerce website development. Let's click on this manage button just next to it. Alright, so this is the individual page of this Radiance School Satna domain. Now let's scroll down. And under the website, we can find this option, Auto Installer. Just click on it. And here we can see few options, that is WordPress, WooCommerce. So I can suggest you to select WooCommerce. Just click on this one. WooCommerce is the plugin that can help you to integrate shopping cart functionality into your website. So this is the page from where we can install WordPress on the domain name. Make sure your domain name has been selected over here and the next box should be empty. This is just a placeholder. So make sure there should not be any kind of extra space, dot or any text in this box. Now here, we need to create our WordPress administrator username. So let's say I can type over here Saddam789 and we can create a strong password over here. Just like here we can give the administrator email address. And in this box, we can provide the website title. This could be any title and you can change it later on from the WordPress dashboard itself. So let's say we can type over here, print t-shirts shop. Then leave the other options as it is, like this, create new database password. You do not need to fill this box. Leave all the other options as it is and then click on install. This will take a couple of minutes to install WordPress on the domain name. Alright. So the WordPress has successfully been installed onto the domain name and we can see over here WordPress and just next to it our domain name has been written. Now let's click on this domain name and we can check how exactly the website looks like. So this is how the homepage looks like. I mean that is our website and here we can see the website title, that is the short description. And remember, when you install WordPress first time onto your website, then you will be seeing a default 2021 theme. Of course, this homepage doesn't look good at all, but that's not a problem because in the upcoming few minutes, I will guide you how exactly we can design this boring website into an impressive one with the help of the Elementor page builder. We will be displaying the products, we'll be displaying the images, and we can design the entire website as per our thoughts. So let's get started. Now, to log in into the backend area, firstly we need to click on the domain name, then put / just next to it and then type wp-admin. So this URL is used to log in into the WordPress backend area. Now here we can enter the same username and the password that we had created when we installed the WordPress onto the domain name. So we have successfully logged in into our WordPress dashboard. Now this is the backend area from where we can manage entire website. We can create the products, pages, menus and everything. Now firstly I can show you how easy it is to create a product into our WordPress website. So here we can see WooCommerce and products. WooCommerce is the plugin that can help you to build the products or to create the products into our e-commerce website. So here is the products tab. You just need to click on this add new. So this is the page from where we can create the products. Here we can provide the product name just like mug. Now in this box, we can type the long description about the product. You can describe your product as much as you can. So I'm just pasting some dummy text over here. Now let's scroll down. Product data. This is the area from where we can set the product pricing, we can select the product type, we can manage the inventory and rest of the things. Under the general tab, here you can see regular price and sale price. So in the regular price box, we can provide the price of the product, let's say 25. Pound is the currency which is auto selected, so we can change the currency later on. I will guide you how exactly you can set the currency as per your country, like United States dollars or Indian rupees. Now if you are selling the product at a sale price, you can provide the sale price over here, something like 21 pounds. Now we can jump onto the inventory. If you have a SKU ID means a unique number of this product that can help you to manage this product into your large inventory. This option is used for the stock management. If you have a number of products into your inventory, then you can simply check this box and here you can enter the stock quantity. If you have unlimited products, keep this unchecked. Now sold individually. That means if you enable this checkbox, then only one product can be ordered at a time by a single customer. So I suggest you just keep this box unchecked so that more than one product can be sold out. then the other options are not that much of useful. Now let's scroll down. Here is the short description. Short description is something that can be appeared on the right hand side of the product image. So here also I can paste some dummy text. Now let's jump onto the right hand side. Here we have the product image section. So from this section we can set a product image. Let's click on set product image. Now this is a pop-up that can help you to upload the product image into your WordPress website. So under the upload file tab, here we can see select file. Just click on it and you can upload the image. So this is one of the image that I'm going to use as the product image. Now when you upload an image, then it automatically appears into the media library. Media library is a permanent folder into your WordPress website that stores all the media files that you have uploaded, no matter that is a video file, an image file, PDF file or any type of document. Now let's click on set product image. Here we go. So this is how the product image looks like. If you have more than one images of the same product, you can simply click on add product gallery images and you can add multiple images in this area. I'm just leaving it as it is. Now let's scroll up. Leave this product tags area as it is. Here we can specify the product category. So in order to create a product category, we can simply click on this add new category and here we can type like mugs and then click on add new category. So this product which is named as mug, let's replace this name with something like Blossom mug. So this is a mug that is listed inside this mugs category. Now if you are confirmed that all the details about this product are correct, then simply click on this publish button and your product is live. So that's so easy to create a product into your WordPress website. Now let me open this product page into a new tab and I can show you how exactly the product looks like. Here we go. So now here you can see this is the product image with the inbuilt zoom in functionality. That is the product name, or I can say the title. This is the product price. £25 was the regular price and £21 is the sale price. This text is the product short description. Then this is the quantity box and add to cart button. These two elements automatically appears onto the product page. Here is the category listed. We have listed out this product in the mugs category and at the bottom we have this long description area. So if you add more details in the long description box, that will be appearing over here. And this is the inbuilt reviews functionality. So whenever someone buy a product, they will be able to leave a rating and review to this product. Now let's go ahead and we can change this theme. So go back to the WordPress dashboard. To change the theme, we can simply hover on appearance and then click on themes. Theme is basically a package of style sheet that defines how exactly your website will look like. So here at the top, we need to click on add new. This is the current active theme 2021. Now in the search theme box, we need to type Ocean WP. This is one of the best theme which is 100% free and it can help you to build any type of e-commerce website. So just install and activate this theme. Alright, so now the current active theme is Ocean WP. Now at the top we can see a message. This theme recommends the following plugin, Ocean Extra. Now what is plugin? Well, plugins are a kind of a small softwares that helps to extend the functionality of your WordPress website. An Ocean Extra plugin is recommended by the Ocean WP theme. This plugin provides a backend support to this theme. So let's click on begin installing plugin and we can install and activate this plugin. So let's click on install. So the Ocean Extra plugin has successfully been installed and activated. Now let's go ahead and we can create some pages into our website. So here we can see pages section. Just click on all pages so I can show you all the existing pages into our website. Now when you install WooCommerce on your WordPress website, by default 4 system pages automatically gets created. Cart page, checkout page, my account page and this shop page. These 4 pages has been created by the WooCommerce plugin and the privacy policy and sample page are the WordPress system pages. So you must not need to delete any of these existing WooCommerce pages, but you can delete these WordPress based pages. These all are the static pages. Now to create a new page, at the very top we can see this add new button. Just click on it. Now close this pop-up screen and in this add title box we can provide the page title. Let's say home. So we are just going to create a blank page for now and later on we will create some content on this home page. Now to make this page live, we just need to click on this publish button on the top right corner and again click on publish. So this page has successfully been published onto our website. Now let me show you how exactly this page looks like. So this is the home page and it's completely blank. Here we can see the page title, that is home. This is called breadcrumb, that shows the path of this page from home, and then we have visited to the page home. The top section is called header. On the left hand side we can see this website title. Here we'll be creating some kind of menus, and this bottom area is basically called the footer, where we can display some important links of the website, and we can also display the website credits, just like copyright Ocean WP theme by Nick. So we can also change this text. I'll guide you later on. Now let's go back. In the same way, we need to create few more pages. So here you can click on this W icon, that is basically the WordPress logo. And here we have the add new button. Just create all the other pages like about us, contact us, terms and conditions, shipping policy, refund policy, etc. Now next important thing is when you go onto your website, and this is the main domain name, that is radianceschoolsatna.in, I can remove the extra text from here and then hit enter. Now we can see still the home page is not showing. This is the home page, like this one. This is the home page, but it doesn't shows over here. The reason is that we have created the page with the name home, but we haven't specified this page as the first page or front page or the home page of this website. So we must have to do some setting in order to set this home page as the front page of our website. So when someone goes directly onto the domain name, this home page should come up. So in that case, go back onto your WordPress dashboard. Under the settings, we can see this reading menu. Just click on it. Now here you can see your home page displays your latest post. From here you need to select the second radio button, and from the home page drop down, select the page that you would like to display as the home page or as the front page. So here we have this home page. Now let's scroll down and click on save changes. Now when we go on to the main domain of our website, here we go. So now you can see the domain is Radiance School Satna. There is no extra text added with the domain name. That means this is the front page showing onto the website. Now let's go ahead and we can create some menus over here. So go back to the WordPress dashboard. Under the appearance, we can see this menu tab. Just click on it. Now firstly, we need to give it a name. So menu name, this could be the name, just like main menu, and then click on create menu. This is basically a group of menus that we are going to create with the name main menu. Now we can add the menu items in this main menu group. So on the left hand side, we can see all the pages which we have already created inside the pages section, as well as by the WooCommerce plugin. So click on the view all, and we can see all the pages. Just check those pages that you would like to display into the menu area. So I'm selecting home, about, and then we have the shop page. We can also display the my account. Then click on add to menu. Okay, so this is how the menu appears over here. Now make sure to select the display location. So here we need to select main. Main is basically this area. So Ocean WP theme has allocated this space for the main menu. So when someone select main, then all these menus will be displayed in this top right area of the website. Now let's click on save menu. Okay, now let's go ahead and we can refresh our home page. Here we go. So you can see home, about us, my account, and shop menu is showing over here along with the menu cart icon. So when you add the product into the cart, this number will be increased and the product will be displayed over here. And there's also a search icon. So this is how you can create the menu into your e-commerce website. If you would like to arrange this order, you can simply go back to the menu area and just use the drag and drop mechanism like this. So my account goes at the last. We can also add the contact us menu and then save menu. Now let's refresh our home page. Here we go. So you can see contact us also added, and my account is now the fourth menu into the header. Now let's go ahead and I can show you how we can create the product categories. So let's go back onto the WordPress dashboard. Now under the products, you can see third menu categories. Just click on it. From here we can create the product categories. If you remember, when we created the product, then we had already created the category with the name mugs. That's why it is showing over here, and this is the product count, which is 1. That means one product has been listed in the mugs category. Now to create more categories, we can simply type the name of the category in this box, just like t-shirts. Leave this slug box empty, parent category as it is, If you would like to put some description about this t-shirts product category, you can write over here. Otherwise, leave this box empty and then click on add new category. Now it appears over here as you can see t-shirts. Now let's go ahead and we can display this t-shirts and mugs product category inside this shop menu just below it. So when we will put mouse on this shop menu, those two product categories will be displayed over here. So we can go back onto the appearance and then menus area. Now here, firstly we need to enable the product categories tab. We cannot find out the product categories over here. This category is a different thing. So let's scroll up. Here you can see screen options and this is the product categories. Just enable it from here, then close this screen options and now you can see product categories. Let's click on it. Click on view all and here we can see mugs and t-shirts. Just click on add to menu. Now to display mugs and t-shirt inside the shop menu, just drag it from here and drop it inside the shop menu, then t-shirts. At last, shift this menu to the right like this. So now you can see mugs and t-shirts are the sub item of shop menu. At last, we can click on save menu and then we can refresh our home page. Here we go. Now let's put our mouse onto the shop menu and you can see mugs and t-shirt are showing just below it. So this is how we can display this sub item inside the main menu. Now let's start displaying the content onto the home page. So we need to go back onto the WordPress dashboard and now we need to install a free plugin that is what we call Elementor. So under the plugins, click on add new and in the plugin search box type Elementor. This is one of the best page builder that provides you drag and drop interface to design web pages to display the content product anywhere onto your web page. So just install and activate this plugin. This is the welcome screen of the Elementor page builder. Now we need to go back onto the pages section, click on all pages and now jump onto the home page. Under it, we can see this edit, just click on it. Now before going ahead, we need to do a few basic settings. So here you can see Ocean WP settings. Here you need to specify content layout. Make sure it should be 100% full width and padding should be disabled. Padding means extra white space. Then we need to go on to the title and we need to disable the title as well as breadcrumbs from the front page. Let's update. Now we can refresh our front page first. Okay, so that title bar has completely been removed and now we can put the content onto the home page and that will occupy complete width and height of this web browser. So let's go back. Next step is click on edit with Elementor. Now this is the Elementor screen from where we can create the content onto our home page. On the left hand side, we can see a sidebar that has so many widgets like this heading, image, video. So if you would like to write a heading, you can use this widget. Just drag it from here and drop it in the right area. In the same way, if you would like to display an image, this image widget can be used. In the same way, you can display a YouTube video, you can display a button, you can display an icon. There are so many widgets available and this is the Pro version widgets. So I will also guide you later on how you can get the Elementor Pro version for just $10 instead of $49 and you can use all these premium widgets as well. So firstly, let's go ahead. We can click on this plus icon so that we can take a row. So this is basically called a section or a row. Firstly, we are going to use this one, which has just one column. The second one has two columns. I mean, the entire section has been divided into two columns. In the same way, this has been divided into 3 columns, then 4 columns, and so on. So let's take this first one. Now, when you click on these little dots, just right click and then edit section. Then on the left hand side, all the settings of this specific section or the element will be opened. As you can see over here, layout tab that has several settings. Then you can jump onto the style tab to change the color, set background image. And in the advanced settings, we can set some margin, padding and few custom CSS. So let's jump onto the layout. We don't have to do anything right now, but in the layout, we have to make it full width. So it will occupy the complete width of the browser. Now, inside this section, you can see this plus icon. Just click on it. Now, plus icon means that you can add another element inside this outer section. So on the left hand side again, all those widgets are visible. Now inside this entire section, we are going to take another inner section. So just drop it like this. We can see two blue sections. This is the outer one and that is the inner one. The inner one is divided into two columns. So in the first column, we can display a content like heading, text, button, and in the right column, we can display an image. So firstly, let's click on this plus and we can display a lady image in this column. So to display an image, we have this image widget. Just drop it inside the second column. Now, right click on this pencil, then click on edit image. On the left hand side, we can see the settings of this image. So under the content tab, we have the option to upload an image. Here you can see image, then choose image. Let's click on choose image. Now I'm going on to my desktop and I'm uploading an image. So I'm just going to use this one. Okay, so the image is loading up now. Now let's click on insert media. So that image will be appearing like this. So it's so easy. Now just below it, we can see image size. I suggest you to set it to full size. And we can set the image alignment to middle. So this image will be aligned into the middle of this entire column. Now let's go ahead and we can put some kind of heading text inside this first column. So let's click on this plus. And here we have the heading widget. Just drop it in the first column. Okay, so here you can see the dummy text appears. So in the left box, we can type something like best quality products. Now we can change the color of this text. Just go on to the style tab and here you can see text color. So from this color palette, you can change the text color like this. So it's so easy. Now we need to align this text in the middle of this column. I mean the vertically middle. So go on to this column setting. You can see this black icon. Just right click and then edit column. So these are the column settings. Now in the layout tab, we can see vertical align option. Right now it is default. Just make it middle. So the content inside this column will automatically be aligned to the vertically middle. So that will appear much better. Now let's go back to these little grid icons so that we can see all the widgets again. Now we need to drop this heading again just below this best quality products. And I have copied some text. So let me paste it over here. We print what you want. Now let's go on to the style. We can change the text color to dark black. And then after we have the typography option. Just click on it. From here right now the font family is Roboto. So we can set it something like Poppins. I like this font. And from here you can increase the font size. So this is really super easy. You can see how easy it is. So let me do one thing. I can reduce the font size. Okay, that looks better. Now we can add a divider line just above this best quality products. So it will enhance the entire look and feel of these headings. So again, we need to go on to these grid icons. Now here we can see this divider. Just drop it above the best quality products heading. Now automatically on the left hand side, we can see the settings of this divider. In the content tab, we can see the style type. It is solid. That's fine. Width is 100%. I suggest you to decrease the width. So let's make it something like 25%. That looks better. Alignment is left. That's fine. Now let's jump onto the style tab. From here we can change the color. So I would like to change the color to red and we can increase the weight. So let's make it 3. Okay. And we can remove the gap. Now let's update this page. So whenever you make any change on a page, then after you have to update it. So whatever the changes you have done, all those settings, all those things will be saved. Now let's go on to the front page and we can refresh our home page. Here we go. So you can see the magic, how easy it is with the Elementor. Whatever the changes you edit into the backend area, that will automatically be reflected onto the front page. Now let's go back. Now let's put a button just below it. So we can go onto this grid icon and here we have the button. Just drop it below the heading and we will be linking this button with the shop page. So here we have the shop page. Right click on the shop page and we need to copy the link of that page. So here we have the option copy link location. Now go on to the button settings, edit button. On the left hand side, we can see the button settings. So here we can change the text. Let's say all products, and in the link box, we can paste the shop page link. So I'm just pasting it over here. So this is the shop page link. Now let's go on to the style tab and we can change the color. So here we have the background color. Let's make it red. Okay, that's fine. Now it's time to update the page. As I already told you, whenever you make a change, just update the page. Now let's refresh our front page. Here we go. So this is the button. Now let's click on this all products and this is the shop page. I have already created so many other products into the website. So the mechanism is same that I have already explained you earlier when I started this video, how to create a product. So I have created around 8 products in this website and this is the main shop page. Now let's go back it's time to take a new section. So let's scroll down. Here we have this plus, just click on it and then again take one column section, and inside it we are again going to take inner section. So just drop it over here. In the first column, we are going to display an image. So let's click on this plus, and on the left hand side we can see this image widget. Just drop it inside the column. Now we can choose an image. So let's go on to the upload files, and I'm uploading an image from here. So this is the one. Now let's click on insert media, and that image will appear over here. Also, do not forget to set this size. So here is the full, and the alignment should be center. Now we can display some kind of text just below this image. So here we can click on this grid icon and then drop this heading widget. Now inside the heading, we can type something like most loved ones. I'm just cutting it over here, and then we can make it to center. Let's go on to the style, and we can change the font color. Also, we can change the typography. So from here, we can set the weight to 400. Now let's duplicate this heading. So here we can see duplicate. So when you click on duplicate, the exact same heading with the same settings, same style, same color will be duplicated. So this is the one. Right click, then click on edit heading, and here we can paste the remaining text. Now let's go on to this style, and we can increase the weight of this font. So let's make it 700, and we can also increase the size. Okay, so we have completed the first column. Now Elementor also offers you to duplicate the entire column. So whatever the content you will be having in a specific column, all those content will also be duplicated. So this will save a lot of time. So we can simply put our mouse on this column setting icon, then right click and then duplicate. So the exact same column has been duplicated, and then after we can edit this column. So let's click on this pencil icon, and we can change the image. So let's use this one, and again we can duplicate this column. So right click, then duplicate. Now let's delete the fourth column. So put your mouse over here, right click and then delete. So now you can see we have saved a lot of time. Now next thing is that we need to edit this column as well. So put your mouse over here, then change the image, go on to the upload files and upload a new image. Now next thing is, in the middle column, I'm going to put these headings at the top of this image. So just put your mouse over here, drag it and then drop it at the top. In the same way, drag and drop this heading as well, like this, and then click on update. Now let's go ahead and we can refresh our home page. Now let's scroll down. Here we go. So this is how the second section looks like. Now let's go ahead and we can add some kind of extra space above this section. So to do that, go on to the Elementor screen. Now this is the outer section. Put your mouse on these 6 little dots. Just right click, edit section. So here we can see the section settings. Now go on to the advanced, and here you can see margin. This is top margin, that is bottom margin. And here you will be seeing this icon as well, link value together. So if it is checked, then if you will increase the top margin, then bottom margin will automatically be increased. So you can see both are dependent on each other. So if you have a requirement just to increase the top margin, then uncheck this link value together icon. It is unchecked. Now you can increase only the top margin or only the bottom margin. So these values are not dependent on each other. Now let's click on update and we can refresh our home page. Okay, so now we can see there is some white space added just above this second section. Also we have some kind of white space below this section, but once we'll be adding a new section just below it, then we'll be able to see the difference. So let's go back onto the Elementor, and now it's time to display some products onto the home page. So I'm just going to duplicate this entire section. Just right click and then duplicate. So this will save a lot of time. So you can see entire section has been duplicated. Now firstly, let's delete these elements, and I'm just deleting the second entire column. Okay, firstly let's change the order of these headings. So I'm just putting the second heading at the top of the first one, and we can rename the first heading to featured products. And let's increase the font size as well. Go on to the style, under the typography, we can increase the font size. Also we can rename the second heading. So just click on it and we can type here something like best selling. Now it's time to display the products. So we can go on to this grid icon, and here we need to search for a widget that is shortcode. So this is the shortcode widget. Just drop it below the best selling heading. Okay, and now this is the box where we need to type a shortcode. Shortcode can be written in the square brackets like this, and inside this bracket we can type all in small letters. Then click on apply. And at last update this page. Now let's refresh our home page. Okay, we can scroll down. Here we go. So all the 8 or 9 products that I have already created in this website are showing over here. Now let's go ahead and we can display only mugs products in this section, and we'll be dividing the entire section in 4 columns. Right now these are 3 columns, 1, 2 and 3. So let's arrange all these products in just 4 columns. So firstly we need to go on to the shortcode settings, right click and then edit shortcode. Now after the products, put a space and then type column equals to and in double quotes and then type 4. So now we can see the preview. All the products are now displaying in 4 columns. Now to just display only the mugs products over here but not the t-shirts, you need to again put a space just after this double quote and then type category equals to then double quote and here should be mugs and then apply. Now what is this mugs? Let me go back onto the shortcode. This is mugs. Well, this is a slug of the product category which is named as mugs. Let me show you in the backend from where you can get it. So I'm just opening it into a new tab. Under the products, we can again going back onto the categories. Okay, here we can see this is mugs. So mugs is the main category and this is what we call slug. So you must have to provide the slug in this box and it should be copied from here. In the same way, if you would like to display t-shirts, just copy this t-shirts from here, the entire text. Now let's go back and we can update this page. It's time to refresh our home page. Here we go. So this is how we can display products of a specific product category. Now let's go ahead. We can again duplicate this entire section and we'll be displaying the t-shirts just below it. So let's go back. We can just duplicate this entire section. And then all we need to do is change this heading or this text and the shortcode. So firstly, I'm going back onto the shortcode. In the categories, we need to type t-shirts and then apply. Okay, and also we can change the heading. So let's change this heading to Best Buy and this could be t-shirts. Now update the page and we can refresh our home page. Here we go. So this is how you can display products and you can create content onto your WooCommerce website. Now let's go ahead. We can put a banner image in between these two sections over here. So let's go back onto the Elementor. We are going to take a new section. Now, next job is drop this section between the above two sections. Just put your mouse over here and then drop it over here. Now go on to the section settings. Hit on style. Here we can see background type. Click on this classic and from here you can set a background image. Go into the upload file. I'm just uploading an image from here. Insert media. Also next thing is click on this edit section icon. Go on to the layout. Make sure it should be full width and height should be fit to screen. Also go back to the style tab and from the background image here we need to set the size of this background image. Make sure it should cover the entire section. Now click on update and refresh our home page. So this is how we can set a background image of a section. Now let's put some text over here along with a button. So we can go back to the Elementor screen. Here we can take an inner section. So here's the inner section, just drop it. Now in the first column, firstly we can take a heading. So rather than taking a heading from scratch, we can simply duplicate an existing heading. So this is the heading, just duplicate it and we can drop it in the inner section. Here it is. Firstly, we can change the text to something like hurry up. We can align it to left. Now we can duplicate it again. In this second heading, we can paste some text like this. Now let's go ahead. We can change the weight of this font as well as the font size. Now it's time to put a button over here. So let's scroll up. Here is the button. Just duplicate it and drop it in the desired area. And we can change the text to shop now. Let's click on update and then we can refresh our home page. So this is how this section looks like. Now let me show you how we can add a parallax effect. Go back onto the Elementor. Now we need to jump back onto the settings of this section. Here under the style tab, here you can see attachment. So from here you can make it fixed. Now let's click on update. I will show you what does that means. Now let's refresh our home page. It's time to scroll down. This is called parallax effect. You can see that how amazing it is. So the image shows itself fixed, but the text is scrolling up and down. So this is how we can create our home page. So in the same way, you can display more content as per your requirement. Alright, now let's go ahead and we can set a logo into our website. So right now it is the website title, that is print t-shirt shop. Let's go ahead, we can replace this text with a great logo. So go back to your WordPress dashboard. Now under the appearance, you can see this customize option. Just click on it. So this is the theme customization panel where you can find so many options. So here we can see an option header. Just click on it. Now the third option is logo. Now from here you can upload a logo. Logo would be a graphical image. If you don't know how to design a logo, then you can hire a graphic designer who can design a great logo for your website. Or there are so many tutorials on the YouTube as well that can teach you how you can use the Adobe Photoshop or the Illustrator to design your own logo. So let's select it, then skip cropping, and at last we can click on publish. Here we go. So let's refresh our home page. Cool. So this is how the logo appears on the left hand side. Now just above this header or the menu, you can see this white space. This is basically called the top bar. So let's go ahead and we can remove or disable this top bar. Go back to the customize, then again go back from here, and just above the header we can see top bar. Go to the general, and here it is enabled. Just disable it and then publish. Okay, so the top bar has also been removed. Now let me click on the logo and the page will be refreshed. Now it's time to put some content into the footer. Footer is the very bottom area of your website. So right now this is the default credits of the website. So we can edit this text from here. Go back to the customize again. Now here we have this option footer bottom. So right now this is written copyright, then this is the shortcode that fetch the current date, and then Ocean WP theme by Nick. So from here we can change it something like print t-shirts shop, or you can write anything over here. At last click on publish and then refresh your home page. So you can see over here the footer text has been changed. Now let's go back. So in this customization panel, we have so many options that you can choose from. This is the footer widgets option from where you can enable or disable the footer widget area. Footer widget area means this area just above this copyright bar. This area is called footer widget area. So you can display a credit or debit card icons over here, and there are so many things that you can do over here. I will guide you later on. So let's go back, and I'm just closing this customization panel. Now let's go ahead and we can do some basic settings into our WooCommerce store, like we can set up the payment method, we can deal with the shipping price, we can deal with the e-commerce address and rest of the things. So under the WooCommerce, you can see the settings tab, just click on it. This is the WooCommerce settings page from where we can do all the important settings of our e-commerce store. Here we can see there are so many tabs like general, products, shipping, payment, account and privacy, emails, integration and advanced. So under the general tab, here you can set up your entire business address. Let's say, and if you have the address line too, then you can enter over here, otherwise leave it as it is. Here you can enter the city name, let's say Texas. From here we can select the country. So I'm just selecting United States. And here we have Texas. Here we can provide the zip code, that is 73001. Now, general options, selling location. Whether you are selling your products to the entire world, then you can select sell to all countries. Otherwise, you can limit the countries to sell your product. So I'm just leaving it to sell to all countries. Leave the shipping location as it is, and default customer location should be shop base address. If you would like to enable the taxes calculation, then you can enable it, otherwise you can uncheck it. So I'm just enabling it because I will also guide you how we can set up the taxes into our e-commerce website. And this option enables the use of coupon codes in your e-commerce store. Now from here we can select the currency. So let's say we can select over here dollar, and then we can select United States. Okay, at last we can click on save changes. Okay, so the settings have been saved. The native WooCommerce integration has some limitations in the shipping area. So let's say if we would like to set up a shipping price in this way, that when someone places an order and the subtotal is up to $100, then the shipping price should be $5. And if order value exceeds $100, then there should be free shipping. So this type of conditional shipping we cannot set up in the native WooCommerce. So in that case, we need to install a plugin. So simply go onto the website again, that is wpscratch.com. And in the search box, we need to type advanced shipping. So the first plugin is WooCommerce Advanced Shipping. This plugin can help you to set up the conditional shipping methods onto your WooCommerce website. So original price is $44, but here you can get it for just $10. So just download this plugin, buy it from here, and then we need to install back onto our WooCommerce website. So I have already bought this plugin. Let's go on to the plugins. Then we can click on add new. Now upload plugin, and we can upload that plugin into our WooCommerce website. So this is the plugin in .zip format. Let's open it, install and activate. Alright, now let's go back onto the WooCommerce settings and we can click on shipping tab again. Now leave all this area as it is. Just jump onto the advanced shipping over here. Now the plugin is really very simple and it can extend your shipping functionality. So make sure it is enabled, and then after we need to click on add shipping rate. Now here we can give it a title just like flat rate. And this is the conditional box. So here we can specify the condition. If the subtotal equals to, or I can say less or equal to 100, put the value over here, then shipping cost would be $5. So just enter 5, and here you can provide the title. So let's say shipping fee. That's all you have to do, and then click on publish. So you have already applied one condition. Now let's go back. We can click on add new again. And here we can specify free shipping. If subtotal equals to, or I can say greater or equal to 101, then free shipping. And we can set the price to 0. Then click on publish. So this plugin offers you so many conditions like subtotal. You can also specify the condition as per the customer zip code, their country, their user role, the product category. So this plugin is really awesome. So let's go on to the front page. We can add a product to the cart and we can test the shipping price. So let's check this one. Okay, it is $19. Now add to cart, view cart, and then here you can see the shipping fees is $5 because the price is under $100. Now if we increase this price, so I'm just adding the quantity to 10 and then update cart. Okay, so total is $190 and you can see it is free shipping. So this is how you can set up the shipping price into your e-commerce store. I will guide you how we can remove this white space, or we can call it as a sidebar. So we'll do it later on. Now let's go back onto the WooCommerce settings page. Click on settings. It's time to set up the payments method. So by default, WooCommerce offers you 4 payment methods: direct bank transfer, check payments, cash on delivery, and PayPal. So let's integrate the PayPal payment gateway. Firstly, enable it and then click on setup button. Now this is the page from where we can integrate the PayPal payment gateway into our WooCommerce website. The first step should be enable this payment gateway. Then here you can change the title and description, that's up to you. PayPal email. In this box you must need to enter your registered PayPal email address. If you don't know how to set up the PayPal account, that is really very simple. Simply go on to the paypal.com. I have also provided a link in the video description. So if you use that link, then you will get $10 credits into your PayPal account. So this is the paypal.com. Simply click on sign up and create a free account on PayPal. So the email address that you will be using to sign up onto the PayPal, that email address needs to be entered in this box. Then leave this PayPal sandbox debug log as it is. IPN notification needs to be enabled. So in case if there could be any kind of refunds, then it will automatically be synchronized between your WooCommerce website and the PayPal account. Then again in the receiver email, you need to enter your PayPal email address, the same email address that you have entered at the top over here. Now, PayPal identity token. This is really very important. This is basically a kind of code that you can get from your PayPal account. If you don't know how to generate the PayPal identity token, you can simply go onto my YouTube channel, that is youtube.com/Saddam Qasim. Jump onto the videos tab, and here I have created a separate video on how to generate PayPal identity token. So this is the video, generate PayPal identity token. No one will provide you this video, but I have recorded it as per the request of many of my audience and students. So you can go ahead, check this video. It will help you to generate the PayPal identity token. So the code appears something like this. So this could be a long code around 40 or 50 characters. And then after you can change your invoice prefix over here. So that's up to you. I'm just leaving them as it is. Leave all these options empty. Do not touch any of these things, but make sure payment action should be captured. So when someone make a payment, it will immediately be captured and credited into your PayPal account. At last, click on Save Changes. There are a few more payment gateways also available like Razorpay, PayUmoney. So if you want to integrate more payment gateways, you can simply visit onto my YouTube channel, and here I have created detailed videos on how to integrate third-party payment gateways like this one for Razorpay. In the same way, I have created a video on Paytm integration or the PayUmoney payment gateway. So you can find so many helpful WooCommerce videos onto my YouTube channel. Now let's go back and we can set up some kind of notification emails. So here we can see these emails, just click on it. Now whenever someone places a new order, you will get notified on this email address. So here you can see new order. So whatever the email address you will write in this box over here, that email address received the notification. In order to change this email, simply go onto this manage button. Make sure this should be checked or enabled. In this box, you can enter your own email address. So that's my email address. That's why I've written over here, but you can write your own and then leave all these things as it is. At last, click on Save Changes and then go back. So here we can see this little arrow, just click on it and you will be onto the back page. In the same way, there are so many other email types as well, like cancelled order. So you will also be notified for a cancelled order on this email and failed order, and rest other email types are only for the customer. Like if their order is on hold, then customer will receive an email processing completed order. So these things not needs to be managed. Now let us scroll down. Now this section is important because whenever someone places an order on your website, they will also be receiving a confirmation email from your end. So in this box, you can enter your website name just like print t-shirts shop, and in this box, you can mention your business email address. Now here, header image. So this could be the logo image URL. So go onto your website front page, put your mouse onto the logo, right click and then copy image location. Now go back onto the WooCommerce settings and in the header image box, just paste that link. So this is the header logo URL. Next is footer text. So when someone places an order and they will receiving a confirmation email, in that email, this type of text will be written at the bottom of that email body. So it's up to you, whatever you would like to write in this box, that will appear onto the customer confirmation email. And from here you can change the base color of that email, and at last we can click on Save Changes. So the email notification part has been completed. Next thing is taxes. This is very important when you are operating an e-commerce business. So right now we have so many fields available over here, and also we have standard rates, reduced rates, zero rates. I have created a detailed video on how to set up the taxes in your WooCommerce website. Let me show you where the video is. So this is the video, setting up tax in WooCommerce. So you can jump onto my channel and check this video out. This will explain you everything about how you can set up the tax in your WooCommerce website. I have also provided the link of this video in the description, so you can directly access that video. Now let me show you how we can create a variable product. Variable product means a product that can have different options for the user to select. Let's say we are using this t-shirt product. So this t-shirt cost $4, but I don't know what is the size of this t-shirt. Is it a small, medium or large? So let's go ahead, we can make the sizes available for this t-shirt. So a user can select his desired size and then after they can buy the product. So we can go back to the WooCommerce dashboard, and here under the products, we need to edit this t-shirt product. So let's click on edit and we can convert this simple product into a variable product. So here we can see simple product. Let's select from here variable product. Now go on to the attributes and here click on add. Now in the name box, we can type size. So size is the attribute name. Now we need to provide the values. So let's say small, then put a space, then put vertical line, then medium, then again put vertical line, then large, and make sure to select this used for variations checkbox. At last click on save attributes. Now next step is go on to the variations. And from this drop down, click on create variations from all attributes, hit go and then hit OK. Click on OK. So 3 variations are available, small, medium and large. Now click on the small variations and here in the regular price box, we can provide the price just like $3. Then close it Then let's jump onto the medium one. And here we can provide the price like 4. And for large, we are going to charge $6. At last, click on Save Changes. Then scroll up and click on Update. Now let's refresh the front page. Okay, so here we can see a drop-down is available for the user to select, that is size attribute. So user can select the size from here. So let's say user select medium size. And here we can see the price updated $4. In the same way, if we select large, then price is $6. So this is how we can create a variable product into our WooCommerce website. Now let's go ahead and we can remove this sidebar, because on every product page, this sidebar is coming up. So go back onto the WordPress backend. Now under the appearance, click on customize. Now let's scroll down. We need to click on WooCommerce and then click on single product. So right now the layout is selected left sidebar. Make sure it is full width and then publish. Now let's refresh our product page. Here we go. So that sidebar has completely been removed. So this is how you can customize the product page as well. Now let's add the login and logout functionality in your e-commerce website. So go back to the WordPress dashboard. Now we need to install a free plugin. So click on add new, and in the plugin search box, you need to type login/signup popup. So this is a great plugin that can help you to integrate the login signup functionality along with the popup. So the first plugin is by Zootix. Just install and activate this plugin. Alright, so the plugin has successfully been installed and activated. Now let's scroll down, and here we can see a new tab, that is login signup popup. Just click on the settings. Okay, so registration is enabled, auto login user on signup popup, and the password reset option is also enabled. Now let's go on to the appearance, and then we can click on menus, because I'm going to add the login or logout menu inside the menu area. So this is the menu page. Now here we can see a new tab, that is login signup popup. Just click on it. Now firstly we need to select this login menu and then logout. Also we can select hello and first name. So after login successfully, the user first name will be displayed onto the menu area. Now let's click on add to menu. Now we can save this menu. Now let's open this website into a different browser. Okay, so here we can see that is the login menu. Let's click on it. Now this pop-up comes up. It do have the login field as well as the sign up form. So user can also create a new account on your website, and they can also log in into their existing account. So I'm just trying to log in into my admin account over here. So here we can see the message login successful, and that is my username which is displayed over here. I haven't set up my first name in my account, that's why it is not showing over here. But this is how you can implement the login logout pop-up into your e-commerce website, and along with that we can see this logout menu. So once we click on logout, again the login menu will be displayed like this. So this is a very important feature in any e-commerce store. Now let's integrate a sales notification widget into your e-commerce website so that you can show your customers the social proof that people are really buying products from this website, so the new customers can also be converted. So we are going back to the WordPress dashboard. Now go on to the plugins area and we can install a new free plugin again. So in the plugin search box, you need to type SALERT, that's S Alert. So that is the only plugin, S Alert Fake Sales Notification WooCommerce. It have more than 10,000 active installations and 10 positive reviews. So let's install and activate this plugin. Alright, so on the left hand side we can see a new tab. Just click on this S Alert. Now under the general settings, make sure to enable this pop-up. Pop-up enable. Just enable it and then save it. That's all you have to do. Now let's jump onto the front page and we can refresh it. Here we go. So we can see that is the customer name Ali from Australia has just purchased, but no product name or no product image has been displayed. So let's go back into the S Alert area again. Now we need to jump onto the display settings. Scroll down. Here you can add more person names. Right now it is just John and Ali. So make sure to add comma like this, and then you can type like Saddam, then again comma, then again a new name. So that's up to you. And also we can add a country over here just like India. Now here you can see this add custom products. So you need to add few products over here. Add product. Here you can type the product name just like teas, and from here we can select an image. So click on this upload button and select an image from the media library. Then select. The URL is not mandatory. If you would like to link the product, then you can paste the product page URL, otherwise leave it as it is. So let me try to paste the link. I'm just going on to the t-shirt, right click and then copy link location, and I can paste that t-shirt link over here. Again we can add a new product and I can type here mug. Then we can select a mug image, select, and I'm just putting hashtag inside this box. Then again we can take a new product. Okay, now let's click on save settings. Now we can refresh it again. Now wait for the pop-up to come up. Here we go. So now product image is showing Ali from India has just purchased mug. So this is how you can display a fake sales notification on your e-commerce website, and that will help your users to trust like, yeah, really people are buying products from this website. So that's all in this tutorial, and I hope it was easy for you to create your e-commerce website. In case if you have any questions, please leave your comments. I will definitely reply you within 12 hours. And please do not forget to subscribe my channel, like this video, and if there is something missing, ask me in the comment section. I will definitely cover up in the upcoming video. Thank you very much.